Hey everybody, it's me, your girl Shauna. And I know I'm looking a mess. I took all my hair off. I still got my lashes on though, but yeah. This is a video reply to my video for how to price your stuff at craft shows. I had one young lady ask me for tips or a picture of my setup. And I said, well, hey, I got a show tomorrow because I did just got done doing a 2-day show. I'll tell y'all about that in a whole nother video. But yeah, back to the tips and tricks. Let me do a disclaimer too first. Y'all, I jump subjects. I apologize. I'm gonna try to stay as focused as I can. I know I need to write the stuff down, but I just be talking from the top of my head because I don't feel like writing it down. And I apologize to oh no, not apologize. That I am still green when it comes to doing shows, but I am getting better. My setup is getting better and I'm getting better. I think I'm not crawling no more. I'm taking baby steps now. You know what I'm saying? You know how you used to take the steps to your mama and then fall? That's where I'm at. Okay, so first, what I would suggest that you do if you go do a craft show, get organized. Get you a book. This one is raggedy. But write down your inventory. Write it down. I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds tedious, but write it down. Reason why I say that, this is my master list. So when I'm packing, I already know what I got. I try to write down colors. I try to be real specific. You see, like right here, like I broke that stuff down. Y'all don't laugh at my spelling. Y'all know I can't spell. But yeah, you see like right here how I put bow headbands. I put a gold and a multicolored one. I tried to be as specific as I can so as they sell, I can scratch it off my list. Now, when I decide that I want to do a craft show, all I have to do is look at this list to know what's in all those bins that you have downstairs or in your room. Because let's face it, we all know we got a bunch of bins, a bunch of stuff that's already done. So if you write it down, when you sell at your show, say you're doing like a week show or a weekend show. If you write down your master list as it sell, you can scratch it off and you don't have to take everything out your car to figure out, oh dang, I ain't got no more of this. You can just get home, have your glass of wine, and look at your list. Be like, oh, I need to make some more headbands. They all sold today. You see what I'm saying? And you make some more. So that would be my first tip. My second tip will be to make a checklist, like of all your stuff that you want to bring to your show. You should always have, and please, if y'all know some more stuff, add it down in the comment box. You should have about 3 pens. You should have your square. You should have your phone charger. You know, you never know. You know what I'm saying? You might get lucky and get next to a plug, or you might can be eyeball shot to watch. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's not a busy show and you cool with the vendor that's near the plug, then maybe you could just plug your phone up right there to charge it up so that you could keep taking your credit cards, or be like me and have a solar power charger for my phone. But some thumbtacks, tape, Velcro, your tablecloth. Don't forget your tablecloth and your banner. It's easy to forget those two because more than likely that stuff is not going. Your tablecloth probably in one of your bins. I'm gonna get onto bins, but your banner more than likely is not gonna fit in the bin, so that's gonna be something that you set to the side. You know what I'm saying? If you got a banner like me, so don't forget it. Don't forget you need, if you doing hats and stuff like that, you need heads. You don't have to have like 20 of them. You know what I'm saying? You can have like 4. And what I do is I take 4, and then I take my big Carlos. She got the long neck. You know, I suggest everybody who ain't got one to get a long neck, at least one long neck mannequin, so you can have your scarf on her. So if you do infinity scarves or cowl, you can have that on your long neck one. To see that shows your work a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And it entices people to want it. You know what I'm saying? Um, what else should you have in your car? I could look at mine, but I'm tired, y'all. Have a mirror, a glass cleaner, cause ain't nothing like trying to look and see how you look at something and the mirror is dirty. They won't buy it. You understand what I'm saying? Um, okay, that's about, and your business cards. You know, that's about all I'm gonna label into bins. If anybody want a detailed description on that, on what I have in my bins, I can show y'all, because I separate my stuff. I have all my crochet stuff in 2 bins. I put all of my heads, mannequins, and stuff in a crate, and then I have a clear bin that got all of my supplies, all of my display stuff. Um, yeah, and that's just how I do it, because it helps me to stay organized. And I drive a Monte Carlo, and it all can't fit in my trunk, so I have to downsize it. Okay, what else should you what else? Oh, craft show displays. You don't have to go and spend a whole lot of money to do a craft show display. I'm gonna try to link the picture in my display, but I got this display by I got some satin. I got some satin fabric from Walmart. Um, I wouldn't suggest satin, because when it get wet or spot, it leaves a funny looking spot on it. But at the time, it was in a clearance, and it was like almost 10 feet for, I think, like $3 or $4. So I was doing my first show, so I had to do everything on a budget. So that's why I ended up getting that. And the brown makes it stand out, because it's brown. And it makes it stand out, and it kind of makes my table different from everybody else's table. So definitely get you a table covering. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be nothing fancy right now, but definitely go get you some fabric. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, you can hand sew it. You know, I just I do got a sewing machine, and I figured out how to hem the bottom, so it's a little bit cleaner. So yeah. Um, what else about displays? Oh, I have a 6 foot table. I got that on sale. And if you was out on Black Friday, Kmart's had them for $20. I hate that I didn't get one, because I was just so annoyed by the whole Black Friday thing. Check that Black Friday video out if you ain't checked it out. But yeah, have your table, a foldable table, a plastic one. Cause see, if you get a plastic one, you can heat up the I always say take a lighter too. Reason why I say take a lighter is because sometimes you got to burn the end of that yarn, or say it's a string, you just can burn it off real quick and be done with it. Or what I use it for is I take thumbtacks, um, and I burn the tip of the thumbtack, and then I stick it in my table, and then that's what holds my banner up, if that makes sense. And it looks really nice, and it's clean, and then my banner just sit right on those thumbtacks. Or if I need to hang something off my table, I stick the thumbtack in my table, because it's plastic. So yeah, I do that. Also, with your craft show displays, what I have noticed is always good. This just for me. I'm 6 feet tall, if you guys don't know. I ain't got time to be bending over, hunchback, looking at nobody table. Go to well, I got mine from Big Lots. I don't know if you guys have a Big Lots, but go get you some bed lifters. You know what I'm saying? Have your main table elevated. I can show you what a bed lifter looks like for all of y'all out now. This got thumbtacks in there. Oh crap. See, thumbtacks, push pins. I mean, this is a bed riser. You see how that give you, what is this, about 2 inches? But yeah, you put the table right there and then lifts it off the ground so that people do not have to bend and hurt their back. You understand what I'm saying? That make a person comfortable and make someone to shop more. I drop more. I have to find that because I'll be the one to step on it. And it makes them want to shop more. So I suggest you put your main table on lifters. And if you in a sea of crafters, say you doing a church show and you out there with other crafters, if your table is lifted, people gonna want to see what you got going on. You understand what I'm saying? Like, dang, that you gonna stand out. You're gonna be the sore thumb. So get you some lifters. And also with the lifters, when it's say your table booming, your table booming, right? People behind the people who buy stuff can still see because your table is kind of elevated. You understand what I'm saying? Boom. That's the tip of the day. Okay. One more thing. And those was only like $2.50. So that's still cheap. Also, what I do to get my levels, because you have to make, even though my table is elevated, you still have to make the eyes dance. Don't nobody want to see a bunch of hats just laying on the ground. You not laying on the ground, just laying all on the table. That's not appeasing. If you was to go to a store and they just had everything just on the table, just laying down, you gonna be like, "Am I at TJ Maxx?" Bazinga, I'm just playing. Yeah, so elevate your stuff, and you don't have to get no fancy boxes. Like again, I'm gonna try to post the picture. If I can't, I'll link it to it because I posted it on my fan page, my setup. And you know what I use? I take the crate that holds all of my mannequin heads and stuff, and these two boxes that I got from Aldi's, totally free. I put them under my brown tablecloth. I put the crate in the middle because it's the biggest, and then I put the other two on the side. Cover it with my tablecloth. Boom, you got free love. Now that was free, and you at the end of the day, you can use this to put paperwork or trash or something in, and throw it all away at the end of the show. Cause trust me, Save a Lot and Aldi's got a ton of boxes for free. Anytime you want one, the dollar store, all of them for free. So yeah. And then too, I got a little swinging thing. I got this from Big Lots. I want to say it was like $3, but it is a crap. It's in the car, y'all. I ain't unpacked from the show, but it's a plant hanger. It's like steps like this, and you put your potted plants on it. I use that to hold my purses. And it gives them a nice little angle where they still appeasing. And please, hold on. Y'all know I jump around. Take you some paper, some fabric or something. Stuff your purses. You know what I mean when I say stuff your purses. I mean, don't nobody want to see no flat, dead looking purse. Because they do look dead if they're not stuffed. So just take a little, paper stuffing, and if somebody like it and want to buy it, you know what I'm saying? You take the stuffing out, wrap it up nice, boom, there you go. What else can I give you as information? Oh yeah, take notes like always. That's why you always have your notebook, because you write down stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you always look around. Like if you see these people over here and they got a nice display or a piece of something that you want, you write it down so you would know. Or say you needed something and didn't have it. You write it down and you add that onto your checklist. I mean, craft showing what I doing in this craft show game, y'all. I ain't been in the game a long time, but it's always a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? You always learn something new. Yeah, you just always learn something new, and you always get to pull bits and pieces from other people's stuff. And then while you sitting there, you like, dang, I could do this like this or like this like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I suggest. Just talk to your other vendors. Especially if you just your first time doing a show or you new to a show. Ask your vendors, ask, your neighbors, always be cool with your neighbors. Don't be no B word to your neighbors, because if you got to go to the restroom and you by yourself, who go look after your stuff? You know what I'm saying? And two, who go hook you up with the next show? You know what I'm saying? You never know where your next show go come from. So always know, be like, hey, how you doing? I'm Shauna. I sell crochet items. When you get a moment, come on and take a look. It ain't nothing wrong with breaking bread with your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Or even doing a trade. I do that in a minute. Like today, it was a chocolate lady, and I had these earrings that she wanted. I factor in. Okay, I had these earrings since the summertime. Sometimes it's time to let it go. You know what I'm saying? So you can replenish and get back up to date with your stuff. So she really loved these earrings, and I know the girls wanted some of these little chocolate things. So I said, hey, let's barter it out. So she took the earrings and she gave me like a big old whole bunch of different chocolates, and it was pretty freaking good. And now I gotta connect. You understand what I'm saying? Like she like, oh yeah, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna send you a message. Shoot you a message to do this other show with me. See, boom. And she done did the show before. So if she like, yeah, it was busy, I made money, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Now that took out a lot of your guesswork. So be nice to your neighbors. What else? I don't want to have this video too long, because I think I might post another one, because I don't like my videos really long. What else I want to say? Oh, about picking your craft show. All the newbies, you don't have to spend a lot of money to make no lot of money at no craft show. And I'm about to testify to you right now. This was a last minute craft show that I found on Facebook. Last minute 2-day show. It was at a nursing home, um, Metro Lodge or something like that. But they had old people that stay there. Y'all, this was the best show I ever did, and it was only $20. It was $10 for Thursday and $10 for Friday. And y'all know what? I did good. I'm not gonna even tell you no lie. I did really good. I'm tired, but I did really good. So and then too, on doing this show, I built a connect with the Mary Kay lady who hooked me up to a Memorial Day show that I had already heard they was doing big things, and they don't have no crochet person there, you know what I'm saying? So, now I got the already in, because she like, well, I'm gonna call you Monday so we could go and get your application done so you could do the Memorial Day show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, and then too, the lady through the who was overseeing the thing, she plugged me into somebody else. Like, yeah, you gotta bring your stuff here. This will do good. You know what I'm saying? Another lady like, well, I'm in charge of this. You know what I'm saying? I need you in my thing to do this. You know what I'm saying? So see, now you getting your name out there. Now you understand what I'm saying? So, just start with your little local church shows. You ain't got to get all big and fancy. I did a jury show, my first jury show, y'all. And it was in bougie Auburn Hills, but it wasn't all that. I got my table back, and I had to pay $80. So I got my table back. I made a little bit extra, but the show that I did these past 2 days, I'm eating. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know what I'm saying, but I say that a lot. I'm sorry, but I do have hood terminology. If you got hood terminology and you're doing shows, learn how to turn your hood off and turn your white girl on. Because when I get there, I'll be like, hell yes, oh yeah, this will look really nice on you, What I'm, yeah, talking straight. Yeah, I don't mean, I ain't racist or nothing, but y'all know what I'm saying. So, yeah, those are a few just of the little tips of the day. And I'll see y'all on my next video for my craft show after show, because I got to tell y'all about this show because it was just crazy. And if you have any more questions, leave me a message. I'll try to shoot you an answer the best way I can, Yeah, the best way I can. And this is Shauna 50 Fizzive, Izzo, or Shauna J, whichever one you want to say. Deuces. Dang, I couldn't find a button, y'all.